Robert Mueller, as he continues his methodical pursuits of the world's most brilliant criminal mastermind, we're seeing casualties of his investigation pile up. This week, a federal court in Virginia began hearing testimony in the trial of Paul Manafort, Donald Trump's former campaign chairman and world's sketchiest Lego man. Thanks to Mueller, Manafort is now charged with 18 counts of tax evasion, bank fraud, money laundering, and using his roommate's HBO Go password. Oh, you didn't think they could come after you for that? Yeah? Yeah, you guys are in a lot of trouble. But before prosecutors got into the details, they wanted to introduce Paul Manafort to the world.
Prosecutors focused their efforts on portraying Manafort as a man who spent lavishly while cheating on his taxes.
Multiple homes, expensive cars and watches.
$1.13 million for home improvements.
Nearly $1 million that he spent on landscaping, including a flower bed in the shape of an M.
Manafort spent over $18,000 on a karaoke setup.
God damn, Manafort was balling. $18,000 on a karaoke set? Yo, if I spend that much money on karaoke, it better come with drunk Japanese businessmen to sing for me. $18,000? Yo, let me tell you something. If I spent that much money on karaoke, best believe at my house, every night is karaoke night. Every night. Be like, yo, Trevor, shouldn't we watch the Super Bowl? I think we should be singing karaoke. I'm getting my money, ebony and ivory. I'm singing. And as lavish as all of that sounds, there's one part of Paul Manafort's life where he spared no expense.
In just 5 years, Manafort spent $929,000 on suits.
A $15,000 ostrich jacket, also more than $18,000 python coat.
Okay, first of all, if you're trying not to seem evil, maybe don't dress up as a snake. Also, what's the point of wearing ostrich if you're gonna take off all the feathers? That just seems like a waste. Like, if I'm wearing ostrich, it had better look like this. I wanna see that I'm wearing ostrich, people. I wanna feel it. And look, you know, it's really interesting to see what's happening here. It feels like the prosecution is trying to turn the jury against Manafort by showing them that he's the kind of asshole who owns a $15,000 ostrich jacket. Yeah, and after seeing a picture of this jury, something tells me that it might work. It might just work. So, of course, everyone is watching this trial, but nobody is watching closer than Manafort's former employer.
President Trump today wading into the trial of his former campaign chairman, tweeting, "Who was treated worse, Alphonse Capone, legendary mob boss, killer and public enemy #1, or Paul Manafort, political operative and Reagan Dole darling, now serving solitary confinement, although convicted of nothing?"
Okay, I'm sorry, Alphonse Capone? Who calls Al Capone by his full name? Every time I think Trump has hit peak weirdness, he gets a little bit weirder. Like, is that just his thing? It's just like, and then I was talking to Kimberly Kardashian, and she was so grateful for how I helped her husband, Kanye Westeros. Great guy, great guy.